Welcome. Welcome to the Treasure Trove, and welcome to my workshop. I'm just waiting on my favorite elf here, who's having a little difficulty trying to log in, but he'll be joining us really shortly. Looking forward to seeing everybody. How is everybody today? Oh, I think I've got him. Here we go.
Can you?
Yes, there you are. I can see you clear as a bell. Busy elf. How are you doing?
Oh. Here we go.
No, you've got to run one of us.
Do you want me to try your other one?
Is that better?
You're choppy. Very strange why that's doing that. Let's try your other one here. How's that one?
No, I want the other picture because it's got.
Yeah, I know. I see that. You look so much better in the other picture. Hold on. It's just your sound's good on this one. There. How's that? Ho, ho, ho! And things can't go wrong in the North Pole. Hello, busy elf. Oh my goodness! I'm you know what? I'm going to have to get DJ up here to try to help translate for you, since you seem to be talking Elvish.
Oh, hey guys.
Can you understand busy elf? He's having difficulty coming through. He's only in the other room.
No, I'm having trouble hearing myself said that. So, yeah. So, how you said that?
Can you hear me now there, busy elf?
Skip, I need you to bring both of them up.
Okay, all right. Well, bring the other one then. We're trying something out.
Yeah.
There you
go. Do we have a image on that?
Yes. Good question. Do we have an image? We're supposed to maintain our image during this holiday season, but apparently.
There we go. We got a picture.
But do we have sound?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're bouncing off the other one. Oh, yeah. Cheeky little elf.
Yeah.
Very well done. Well, as we've been having a few technical difficulties here. You know, we're broadcasting from a long, long way. But welcome to the North Pole and the workshop, and we're here with Treasure Trove.
My arm's missing. I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, not much we can do about that, can we?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Hey,
well, it's our first day, so you know
it's our first day.
We'll iron out all the bugs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this as square as I possibly can, but for some reason our internet keeps going in and out, so I don't get that.
Oh, you've
But
got that
never
newfangled internet, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that new internet in, and it went out the same day. So we got a different internet in, but we need to reset the box, which we haven't done yet. So, but we
Oh,
ain't got time to do that.
Hmm.
So yeah,
well, I'm gonna have to check and see.
we're bug fright. We get around this. We're bugger fight later on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on, guys. We're trying to do a live feed here.
Yeah.
There we go. How's that picture?
Oh, you're getting there. I love the still life.
Yeah. Same.
Keep it down. Who just left?
Yeah.
All
And
relationships.
then
Right.
this
Even
is
The
live
outside anyway.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, we have Christopher Ty in the house, and we have White Mojo Wolf, and we have
Yeah.
Kinnavid and Madwood Barbecue. Oh, right.
Yeah.
You can't even see my bubble anymore, even though it's there.
That's true. You're looking very good this year, Elf. Your head doesn't look as smashed.
Oh, I got something in the pipeline to change my complexion.
Oh, that's good to hear.
No.
I mean, that cream you gave me last year really blew out my cheeks.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd have such a horrible reaction to it.
I look like a right nut allergy. Right, so make sure all the phones and make sure the volume's up. Make sure I can hear you properly. And DJ, yep, that's everything is good.
Yep.
Okay, make sure I can see the comments. Okie
DJ's
dokie.
been very busy the last few days. My goodness, he's had more lives than Carter has pills.
Yes. Yes, I saw it the other day.
I'm getting into the holiday spirit. So
Yes, I gathered that.
why not?
That's right.
Yeah. So,
So what kind of weekend did you have? Did you have a good weekend?
I did, yeah. I hung out with friends. I did have a naughty elf come on yesterday. I had to put them on the naughty list, so yeah.
Naughty list. It was naughty list. Okay, we got it here. Yeah.
My goodness. Well, you know, every once in a while they do come up, and yeah, they do end up on that naughty list. And what can we do? The best we can.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Treasure Trove Christmas live stream with Busy Elf and Santa, of course, and Mr. DJ, Christmas Director. He's making sure that we are doing very well, making sure we're not going to be into any kind of trouble.
Yeah.
He does try not to get into trouble. Oh my goodness! I think we have another one sneaking in on us here. Look at this. We got our friend Darren.
Hey, Darren.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's wonderful to have you. I see so little of you these days. You're so busy.
And there's so lot of me to see. Unbelievable.
Do you know what? I see favoritism here. How come Santa's put you on the inside? I'm stuck on the outside broadcasting. No wonder my internet's freezing.
Uh,
Well, I have to get you climatized. You've been
That's
hanging
good.
out. You've been hanging out too much in the UK, and you need to get used to the real cold.
I do.
yeah.
Oh! Time bag. Those guys. I'm telling you, they do a pretty good job, but they are a bane in my existence because every time I turn around, they're reporting on kids.
Yeah, you're right about that, like Mojo. I'm the one who signs the check for Busy Elf.
He's got an Alf emoji. Look,
Yeah.
should have done that instead.
We cry for 50-degree weather. Depends on what you're talking, 50 Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit. Big difference.
I would cry if it was 50 Celsius.
It's hot. That's real hot.
Yeah, 50 Celsius.
Well,
Degrees Celsius. It was that here. So for like a couple of days.
I would cry if it was 50
Tony,
Fahrenheit. That's
welcome
cold.
to our Christmas
Yeah.
stream.
I was just getting ready to get my sleigh out of the shed, and all of a sudden we get this warm breeze coming through, and it's starting to melt again.
Yeah, I have a problem there, Skipper. I mean Santa. Is that I went to take your sledge out for a test drive, but I couldn't find the wheels because there was no snow.
It's that time. You don't. Some days it acts like winter, and other days it acts like autumn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a very bad heating, isn't it? It's either on or off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Canada
well,
doesn't have a very good firm.
if the people down there would get the climate under control, we wouldn't have that problem.
Not down in Florida. You just get windy situations.
Yeah.
So how was it's not affected where you are this time then?
I mean, no, not really. Like, I don't have any real cold weather until about mid-December to late, well, to early January. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello. Hi, Santa.
Hello. So nice to see you. Rebecca's been a very good girl this year.
Okay.
I hope I have been.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we busy elf back up here.
Do you know
Because he-
Expeditionary Johnny?
Oh, you have.
Hello.
Come on, busy elf.
Yeah, I think that elf is not getting paid this year.
Is that dear?
Skipper? I'm backstage.
I didn't like Rebecca.
Hi.
I think Santa froze on us.
Well, it looks like we've got a little bit of a freeze up here with our hosts today. Both Father Christmas looks a little frozen.
Oh, you
so
got
does Dale's had
freeze
some
up.
moments. Yeah,
Mhm.
looks
Yeah.
pretty bad. And we lost them. That's all right.
Yeah,
Everybody's getting ready for Christmas, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, we don't get ready until after Thanksgiving. So, yeah, one holiday at a time.
Gotta dig out the snow shovel soon.
Skipper got as well.
I made sure that I had my snow shovels. They're kind of saying we may get some of that white stuff here.
Could happen.
Not real crazy about it.
Yeah. We're not gonna get any of that white down here. It's always a green Christmas for
I
us.
prefer the liquid stuff that doesn't have to be shoveled.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I'm making as some people call them, a toque
Yes, I call them a toque.
or a beanie, or as my father always called it, a stocking cap.
Do you expect it to be long enough to be rolled up on the end so that it's
I put the rolled up on the end already there.
okay? Do you put a pom-pom at the top?
No,
No, you do not.
No.
So there's the difference between a beanie and a toque right there. No pom-pom beanie.
no. Okay. So now I know the difference. Toque has pom-pom on top.
Pom-pom and generally have enough length to roll it up, though you might not stitch it rolled because sometimes you want to pull the toque more over your face when it's really, really cold. So it's nice to have that extra length to unroll.
Huh.
I've got, where is it?
I think our hosts are trying desperately to rejoin us, but it's just
Yeah.
not working yet.
Mhm.
Here's one for a little girl.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Hmm.
Are you allowed to stereotype these days? That could be for anybody.
Yes, it can.
Yeah. Hmm.
This one's going to a friend.
Nice.
None.
You got a special frame there that helps you sort of stitch it along?
I do everything.
Oh, but you got it on a plastic
It's on a
carrier of
round.
some kind.
It's on a
yeah.
round loom.
A loom, sure. That's the name for it. A loom.
This one's going to be really warm because it's 3 different colors, 3 different yarns,
Extra thick.
extra thick, because they're up north, not into Canada, but into up by Nebraska.
Yeah, when you say up north to me, that means that means 3 toques.
Huh.
It gets cold here too, but not as cold as it would in Wyoming or Minnesota.
It gets colder the farther away you get away from the mitigating effects of the ocean. So it doesn't matter if you go north or you go east or west. If you go into the country and you're farther away from, the shore, then you're not going to get the balancing and mitigating effects that come from the offshore air. Like where I live, Vancouver, it's very temperate, and it's very temperate because of the offshore breeze.
I've been to Vancouver.
But you left. You didn't like it.
No, it's just I was a child.
Ah,
So I came back. I
you
came
had no
back
choice.
into Washington with my family.
God's country.
I had no choice.
No choice. I know.
But now I do have a choice if I want to leave the United States.
Only you have to have the right visas and cards and books and stuff. Otherwise,
Yes.
unless you're just visiting, of course, which we encourage. But it's hard to move around if a person wants to, really.
True.
I think as a Canadian, I might not have that much trouble going to the UK and living there. maybe Australia, maybe some of the other Commonwealth nations, but it would be a pain to move to the U.S. Not that I would ever want to.
I asked someone to send me that lives in Texas some beaver nuggets. I'd like to try them. I don't think I'm ever going to get to Texas. I don't know that.
Okay.
I live in the middle of the United States. Wow, this thing is
Right in the crook of the U. Hi, evil arch conservative.
Am I largely conservative? I'd rather not say.
No, we've got a
No, that's
we have a participant whose name is evil arch conservative.
Oh.
I'm not suggesting your politics. I don't care.
Okay.
Nah,
cool.
nah.
I can love you as you are.
Thank you. I know one thing my parents always talked about is you vote for the person, not the party.
Yeah.
I wish there were some good people. I can safely say that I looked at all the people and I don't like any of the people. I don't see any one of them as a shining star of any kind. Not here, not there, not anywhere. You know? There are no world leaders that you can look up to anymore. The UK's run by was run by a boob there for a while. Canada's currently run by a boob. You had a complete and utter boob, and you replaced him with less
another
boob,
one.
but majorly old boob that dodders his way through the job. I don't know. There's nobody you can point to and say, that's the guy we really need. I see different guys pointing at different guys, but then I look at those guys and I'm thinking, no, not those, not that guy. He's got his own problems. If he's ever been on a jet plane that ever took him to an island, I don't ever want to hear from them again. So if you were ever involved in any of that Epstein stuff, if you know that guy, if you've ever been on his plane, I think you should disappear. I got an incoming phone call, folks.
Okay.
Hello. Hang on a second here.
So how you been doing, DJ?
I've been doing good, but just
That's great.
hanging out. I had a little trouble with my computer oil, but I figured it out, so that's good.
I baked a turkey last night.
Oh, nice.
And oh my goodness, it's the seasonings that I put in it was the best seasonings that I've ever put into a turkey.
Cool. What did you use?
I used basil, thyme, and oregano. And it was the leaves, it was the real plants instead of dried.
Yeah.
And I shoved them into the cavity of the bird. And the next thing that I did is when I had it in my roaster oven is I smeared mustard all over it.
Oh, nice.
You know, and then I put some Mrs. Dash on top.
Cool.
And oh my gosh. And then shoved onions, little tiny onions inside there too. It's like, whoa.
Nice. But yeah, Dale, he's not back yet. So, but that's cool. But
You want to see my kitty? If he'll come back up. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
At least your kitty will come when you call her, let you pet it. My cat, I picked it up in the backyard, and it's kind of feral, and it doesn't like anything like that. Like if you were to cuddle it, my cat doesn't like being cuddled, really.
This kitty was feral.
Yeah.
But as you see, he's not now.
No, very docile.
Cool.
I could bring mine up. I could bring it to my face like that, but it would take about as much time as you've been holding him now. mine would start vocalizing and being very unhappy with being up and in hands. Doesn't like being up and in hands.
He's purring.
Mine
Nice.
doesn't basically purr. It does a little bit, but basically not. Now, yeah, that's the other thing. I brought her in as a baby kitten, barely eyes open, found in the backyard, and from there she was raised by 2 dogs. So
Oh,
that's another little twist on that.
oh,
Cool.
his whiskers are touching me. It tickles.
My mama
Nice.
dog saw this little meow meow and curled it in like it was a puppy and started taking care of it as soon as I brought it inside. And so long as the mama dog was going to take care of it, then we were going to keep it. If there had been any kind of not acceptance of the kitten, then there's a chance the kitten could have gone to the SPCA or something like that. Especially if we had found more than one, because we were told by a neighbor that there are cats crying in the backyard. So on investigation, there wasn't cats, there was just one tiny kitten. And in my opinion, I think they dropped it there. But that being said, we were told then that the story is that a neighbor moved away, leaving 2 breeding pairs of cats in the neighborhood to just have at it. So there are litters of cats all over the damn neighborhood. And, what are you going to do? I mean, again, if I had found a dozen of them, I would have marched them over to the SPCA, but I didn't find a dozen, I found 1. And since they already knew we were animal lovers by the fact that we had dogs, they probably just set me up. But what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I went to a farm that they had too many cats, and they said, that they were gonna start doing bad things to the cats, and I'm like, no, we're gonna go get them. So he came with us, and I had 2 weeks to hold them until we got them fixed. And this one got out of the cage. I brought a live bait trap in because he was not bouncing off the walls, but not being a very good cat. And I caught him in the live bait trap. And after that, after he got fixed, he started being sweet and nice. And so I kept him. I've had him
Hey.
for
Mine is
Welcome
fixed, but she's not
to
sweet or nice.
Win.
he kind of changed his tune after I caught him.
Nice. Yeah. There was said there was some not here, but one of you needs to get here before I take over Christmas operations.
That's a
I'm
nice
little
picture
concerned
back
for our
there.
hosts, It's
Thank
been a
you.
while
Are
since
they
we've seen either of them.
are they gonna come back?
I'm not sure. I haven't
I
received any
don't
kind of
know.
a message.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm
Coinworld
saying.
UK is in the chat. I seen him go by there, so I don't know what you're. Oh, all right. Listen, I gotta bow out. I'm done. I gotta go. See you guys later.
Hey, well,
By Dylan.
I guess we're the only ones here now, DJ.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will have to be here because if we both leave, the live stream will end right away. So, yeah.
I think I need to turn on the chat and talk to people and work on this hat.
Yeah. Yeah. Cornwall.
Hi, Treasure Woman.
But, yeah, guys, I will.
Hi, Tony.
Yeah, hey, Johnny. Guys, I will tell you, if I have to take over the whole Christmas operation for Santa this year, that will not be a good thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Go to the Congress Street Walmart.
Maybe wrong.
Yeah. And yeah.
Madwood Barbecue. Hi.
Hey, Terry Garcia. Yeah, what Mojo? I would.
White Mojo Wolf. Hi.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, but yeah, so Rebecca, what is your favorite part of the holidays?
Being with family. Family and friends.
Same.
You know, it's all about getting together with people that want to be together and have a great meal. You know, I just tried something different, and oh my gosh, my turkey is just fabulous.
I do like spending time with family, but I also enjoy giving gifts. I mean, I like to see people's reactions when they figure out what I got them. Yeah.
There's been times that I've given presents and didn't put who it was from, and the people are still trying to figure out who it was, which is so much fun.
Yeah, well, I could tell you one year I got creative with my choice of Christmas tissue, and my family thought it was funny. Yeah, so. Yeah.
I treasured home. I'm kind of hoping that Santa comes back.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Yeah,
My system crashed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I get that. So that's why I'm here at the North Pole doing it for you. Yeah. So I definitely could tell you that you system will need to be rebooted, and you will need to make some technology, and that's what didn't get deleted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Kind of get a crash course in being on someone's live, and you got to stay talking to people.
Yeah.
Mere video, is that how you pronounce that? Mere videos? Did I do that correctly?
I believe so, yeah.
Trying to make this.
Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that.
I really love your green screen back there.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, definitely gets you into the holiday spirit, I believe.
It certainly does. Now, with your Christmas trees, do you have colored lights or do you have white lights?
It it changes every year.
Oh,
So,
we always had colored lights.
yeah, I mean, well,
We didn't
I
just do a
will.
white,
Uh,
white colored light Christmas tree.
well, actually, this is fun for us because we actually have both. I mean, we have lights that change from white to color.
Oh,
So, it really depends on what moment you look at it. Because one moment we could have white lights, the next color. So, yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Drunky Chef
Steph.
Barbecue.
Yep. Alright. Nice. Yeah. Well, I could tell you, I definitely can't wait for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be eating a good 3 plates full of food. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Dottie Adventures. That's the first time I've seen your channel. You've probably been in others, but I was always making hats and didn't see you.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, there might be at that now. I can't see the back of the sleigh. So, yeah,
Oh, Doty. Doty. Okay.
yeah, nice.
Thanks for that pronunciation.
Yeah, really,
Hi, Christopher.
yeah, hey, close support, Ty.
Christopher Ty.
Yeah, good to see ya.
So interesting. Trying to get things done so I can send these off to people.
Cool.
Oh, why did Santa stop having minced pies? It's Santa!
I had to go upstairs.
Oh
My whole
my!
system crashed.
Wow!
Finally,
Well, at
Santa,
least we
welcome
kept you going.
back.
We kept you going.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah,
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm in the upper level now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, that's better.
we're
My
back.
goodness, that was horrible.
Hey, Busy O. Good to see you.
I was busy down in the old basement there for the last 20 minutes.
I know. Well, actually, so was I.
Yeah, well, I don't have that. I don't have those controls, so I couldn't do it.
I'm just gonna stay here and talk.
Yeah.
My.
We have Wick and Maya and Doty and of course Neil and White Mojo Wolf, treasure in our treasure home. Nice to see Rebecca and Cartoon Universe. And it's two of me.
Do I need two of you?
Yes.
Boy,
Right.
aren't we working on all thrusters today?
Yeah, I mean, I decided to come up to the North Pole to have your help. So,
You came up at the right time because my elf technicians
Oh,
do not
no.
do a good job.
What is wrong with this StreamYards on here?
I don't know. Maybe it's too early.
I sure hope all the people that I'm sending these beautiful hats to have been good.
I hope so too.
You know?
Same.
Ooh. Someone sent Santa something.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I got something sent to me that I need to do a mail call.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta cover up my address. It's from Rustic Outdoors.
Oh, cool.
It's not a coin.
No, it's a sticker.
It's a
But I
piece
love
of
the
material.
stickers.
But I wonder how many people here would even recognize what this is.
Well, let's see
Let's see if
it.
I do.
Santa, I'm gonna kick this off and just use the phone. Oh, that's a
So,
And everybody's looking like, I'm not quite sure what that
a
is.
bandana.
no, that's a
Well,
neckerchief.
it's the size of a triangular bandage,
Uh-huh.
but it's got and it's even got the similar color, but
It's a
it's
black-
got a tartan
Okay.
thrown into the end on the tail.
Is that for a kilt?
That
Black watch.
is a Gilwell neckerchief
Oh.
Nice.
for scout leaders
Oh.
who
Okay.
have advanced to the point where they can be senior scouters, where they can actually run a scout troop or a beaver colony or cub pack or ventures or rovers service team.
Huh.
And Scouts Canada said,
That's better.
you know, Santa, you spent over 30 years in scouting and you took all the training we have, and we hear that you don't have a Gilwell neckerchief anymore. So they sent me one.
Cool.
I had a little present as well.
You have present of mind?
No, I have a little present from someone.
Definitely not the one that Skipper sent you. That's too small.
No, Skipper's one's still floating around the island somewhere. Down
The Isle of
Australia.
Cucamonga, yes. What is that one?
Huh.
I don't know. I've not opened it up yet.
Hi,
Oh.
Nicole.
So I'll be opening this up tomorrow in a mail call.
Oh, in a mail
I can
call.
mail it from you if you want me to. And that's from Austrian Stacker.
Oh.
So I have no idea what it is. I wasn't expecting it from Austrian Stacker. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. So I'm running the chat off the phone. So I can't see chat unless to do it this way. And Skipper, Everything's frozen in the North Pole. Why?
Yeah, even the internet. I don't get it. What a
Yeah.
terrible, terrible start. It's a good thing we got lots more days to figure out all these glitches.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, we've employed a DJ there to shovel the snow for us.
I don't remember Vera Duckworth ever wearing a scarf. Unless maybe it was back in the 60s.
Oh, Coronation Street.
Yeah, Jack's wife. She actually ran the pub for a long time.
I ain't seen that. I ain't
Rover's
seen that
Return.
for a long time. I couldn't even remember the name.
Rover's Return.
I remember. Was it Bet Lynch? Bet Lynch is probably the only one I remember. Oh, Annie Walker. Annie Walker ran it first.
Oh, I remember Annie. And everybody's looking like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
what is
Annie
this?
Walker. And I think Bet Lynch at the time was barmaid, I think.
For those of you in the United
remember
States
the rest of them.
who have listened to things like Peyton Place, as General Hospital, as the stomach turns, Coronation Street has been around forever in the UK and the Commonwealth.
Since 1952.
Yeah.
It's Coronation Street.
And literally we grew up with the characters.
Well, I ain't watched it. I don't even mention Coronation Street for years. So my mum used to watch it religiously all the time.
Of
when it was
course.
only on a week back then. No, I don't know what day it was on. Was it on Wednesdays or something? I don't know. But the longest running person I believe was there was Ken.
Ken
Used to
Barlow. Ken Barlow was what was
if I
on
remember rightly.
for many years.
He was on it from start to finish. I don't know. So if he's still there, to be honest.
He was started from the very first episode all
Yeah.
the way through. I don't know if he's still there or not now. If he is, he'd be like King Tut.
Yeah. But he used to run a knicker factory.
No, that was
Marlon, you're a human being. You're not a fan.
Oh, was it Mike? Oh, I don't know. Mike Baldwin. Mike Baldwin? Oh, I know Mike Baldwin. He was the one who played in 633 Squadron.
I don't know that one.
Brilliant film. Brilliant World War II film. It is about the mosquitoes.
So it was done in a swamp.
Yeah. It's got one of the most iconic tunes in war films. So if you ever watch it, watch 633 Squadron.
It must be really iconic. I haven't heard of it, and I thought I saw every one of them.
633. It's better. I'll tell you what, it's better than Dam Busters, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And everybody knows Dam Busters, but 633 Squadron. I think, though, the reason why Dam Busters are so famous is not because of the Dam Buster raids. It's because it's the squadron that took up the Tirpitz. With the big boy. Big boy or something like that. I can't remember the name of the bombs they used to use, but they used earthquake bombs to actually destroy the Tirpitz in the Dutch fjords. But 633 Squadron was also famous for the planes were so fast, no German plane can keep up with them. Because
that's interesting.
But there was a famous raid for the fuel depots in Romania.
Bet you my sleigh was faster.
Amazing. But yeah, check it out if you ever get to watch it. Watch it; it's really good.
Will do.
It's got one of my favourite all-time tunes in it as well.
Mayor says, Rebecca, have you ever heard me say how yarn is treasure too? It's part of my treasure hunting in all forms. And end of stream chat.
Wow. I found some more yarn today that was marked down.
None.
I
Have you-
love when I find bargains.
Rebecca, have you ever heard of Lady Bullion?
No.
Well, her new channel's called Hodgepodge with Lady Bullion. She used to do like silver and do giveaways and stuff, but now she does a lot of craft work with yarn and stuff like that. So Hodgepodge Lady Bullion.
Lady Berlin. Okay.
Tall Boy, that's it. Yeah, Tall Boy. 12,000 bombs. 12,000 pound and 22,000 pound bombs they use. Tall Boy, yeah, that's it. I know it's so boy. Big.
None.
I noticed that Darren disappeared. I guess he got tired of waiting for us to come back.
Well, yeah, he had to go. So, I mean, it took you nearly 15 minutes to.
15 minutes, and I couldn't get the computers running that I needed. So I'm actually running off of my phone upstairs.
So yeah, obviously downstairs, but
I'm gonna mute my mic and put that on my phone.
You get to see some of my really nice winter stuff. My Thomas Kincaid tapestry in the background.
Nice.
That's Thomas Kincaid over here. All winter scene.
No,
we're very big on Thomas Kincaid.
No.
Skipper, and to everybody, I know this is going to be a pain in the butt for everybody. Regardless of the battle chat.
Oh yes, I'm curious to hear about this.
Yeah, I scrapped everything. I went to bed and I thought, what a bunch of horse stuff that was. And what I'm going to do now is just keep it to the basic. So it's just whoever sinks a gold ship wins a prize. We're going to do questions again the same way we always done it. You know, whoever gets it first, and obviously whoever gets it at the same time gets all the go. The dice or the die and many other things can just go away. So it's just going to be gold and red ships. 25 questions. Pick and choose any way you want to go, and just try and win a prize out of 25 things. Really, that's it. That's it. That is the rules. That is it. I had a big think about it. I thought, oh my god, what a bunch of baloney.
You know, whatever works best for you.
So if you want to get involved, Skip, on your end, that'd be great. Just 2 color ships, 10 ships, 25 questions. Whoever gets it first, and whoever obviously gets it in the line goes on a position, and then whoever can find a winning prize ship wins a prize.
Sounds like a great idea. As soon as I get all my equipment working properly, I will definitely start doing that.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've got 2 computers now that aren't working correctly. So
yeah,
I've got to really go through the system.
Don't worry about it. I actually had computer trouble all along today. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I got it to work. So that's I got it worked out. The way my Mac works. the main file system, if you accidentally close it out, the entire Mac kind of shuts down and removes all my files from
Ooh.
the computer.
Yeah.
But I got it to work. I got everything but what I needed, so we'll get. But yeah, so
I think with mine, I'm gonna have to get the techs in to take a look at it, because the main computer, I can't even bring up Google Chrome
yeah,
to get into the internet, and the other one is as soon as I bring up StreamYard, it doesn't show the picture properly. It's just a what do you call them? Those cheap computers, Chrome.
a Chromebook.
Chromebook. It's a Chromebook.
Yeah.
It stopped working. Just stopped where I can't get StreamYard to work. And I can't be running off of just strictly the phones. I mean, you don't have all the bells and whistles I need.
You don't have all the controls, all the files, you know. I get it. I had to operate off my iPad for really 2 months.
Ooh, I hope I don't have to. Not right at Christmas time.
Yeah, so, but I would say I was able to do it, just I didn't have everything that I was used to operate from, so yeah, that sucked, but hey, got it dealt with.
I still doing obviously the treasure trove for this week. Alex has asked, there's an automatic update expiration date, so you need to probably check that out. Christopher Ty, hang on a minute, let's go back to his chat. Christopher Ty, oh, you're on about 161 Squadron, if I remember rightly, with the SEO, the special operations something. They used to be in the Mosquitoes. There used to be obviously 2 crew, but the SEO, there used to be an SEO operative inside the Mosquito as well. But I'm not 100% sure. 101 Squadron, 101. I thought it was 161 Squadron, but if we're talking about the same thing, and the SEOs used to do, obviously a lot of it was women, and when they were captured, they would be tortured quite badly. But I'm not sure if it's the Lancasters. Lancaster, obviously B-70 is my favorite bomber, then the Lancasters, then the Mosquitoes.
I got to go in a Lancaster. It's pretty cool. Not much room though.
That would be so jealous. I don't really want to hear it. So jealous.
Jeez.
Oh. Yeah, it's good. DJ's gone. We're all dropping out here. Must be the way.
Yeah, we're taking turns.
Right, you're it. The ABC countermeasures. I'm gonna have to check that out actually, because there's so much that you remember and so much you don't remember, and there's lots. But if anybody wants to do treasure trove, it's entirely up to you. I can still see chat on my screen here. Mayor's videos, Alexander Smith, Kinnamin, Madwood Barbecue, Nicole. Where's now? Al's around somewhere then. Wondale is fine. So what Skipper explained the treasure trove.
He's muted.
He's muted now. I think he's talking to someone in the background.
He's talking to someone. Okay.
Mrs. C is talking to me.
Okay.
If you're not feeding now, you cannot get a snack later.
Oh, it's a little early to feed the elf dog.
Yeah, well, he's lost it. I've got his weight under control here.
It's never
Yeah,
too early.
yeah,
Look,
yeah.
his tummy isn't like this. I can actually see his. No,
Yeah, I'm going to fit him with Jingle Bells if he gains any more weight.
he hasn't gained any.
I know he's
been
lost
losing
weight.
it. But this will be his Christmas little.
Oh,
bow.
let's see.
That will be
A Christmas bow for elf dog. Oh, Christmas bow for elf dog.
You got Christmas banner, haven't you?
That's not.
This.
It's never too early to feed me. I'm on the monthly wheel, so
I just remembered that other herb that I put in was it just left again.
They'll be like,
I had a
what?
brain freeze.
Oh no, it's
You mean like that little elf that's outside there?
Oh no, which one? That Pat, that Charlotte Navy. You better hide yourself. I'm serious.
It was
yeah, the Whisper
Evie
Gold
still
Bar.
believes.
That's good.
No, it isn't. No, she sees.
She
she's
can't
gonna figure it
she
out.
can't see me from there.
I hope not.
it was sage.
Oh, Pat, you have to make a
It was sage leaves. Yeah, I put sage leaves in the turkey.
Yeah. Rebecca's just asked something, and then she went, "Oh." So she had a bit of a mind freeze.
What was that, Rebecca?
I put sage, thyme, and oregano in the cavity of my turkey.
Okay.
And oh my goodness, this is the best turkey I have ever baked.
Oregano, that's different.
What's that for?
In the cavity of the turkey for flavor.
For flavor.
What did she put in?
Sage, thyme. I've done sage and thyme,
Yeah.
but never oregano.
Yeah, oregano.
I don't think, but that oregano's mild. It wouldn't give it really powerful. And I mean, oregano tastes good in things like hash browns.
Yep.
So why wouldn't it taste good in a turkey? I never thought of trying that in a turkey.
Is that her stuffing
The-
that she?
No,
that was
I
for
don't
your
stuff.
stuffing?
I don't stuff my turkey.
She doesn't stuff her turkey. So yeah, you know what? I've tasted something similar when they did the chickens at Save-On,
They were
But
the
they put a lemon in it.
what they do is these are not dried herbs. They are fresh
Sounds good.
herbs.
Fresh herbs. Yeah.
Fresh herbs that I just shoved up in the cavity of the bird. And then I put these little onions in
Right.
there also, whole.
Okay, that would all add to the flavor of the meat. That would be
Oh,
delightful.
yes, it would. And it did.
Mhm.
And then I rubbed mustard all over this turkey.
That's different. You're cooking a different kind of bird.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I'm such a traditionalist. I've cooked my turkey the same way for 50 years. Never changed. It was my grandfather's recipe. I actually cook it in a brown paper bag.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, it keeps all the moisture in when you cook it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's always been a stuffed bird too. I've always done stuffing in mine.
I always do the stuffing on the side, and it's a cornbread stuffing that I make.
Wow, that is mind you, yeah, you're that's the beauty of being in different parts of the country. You know, you get all these different recipes, and I can't, me that loves eating, I'm sure that tastes absolutely delightful because I love cornbread. So
yeah.
Yeah, sorry for that, Neil.
It just something different, and then I'll do wild rice with mushrooms in it.
very good. That's delicious.
And
I've had that with quail.
They're talking food. It's not fair.
What
Not fair. You're not.
Do you
did you lose all your molars?
Do you eat cranberries?
No.
Oh
No.
yes. I mind you, I prefer the cranberry jelly over the one that's got the pieces in it.
Oh, the whole.
The whole.
I like both. Whole or or jellied, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm hoping that someone helps me with the Christmas dinner this year because I'm getting tired of doing it.
Do either of you have deviled eggs?
Oh, I've made deviled eggs every year. Actually, quite a few times through the year.
Deviled eggs.
You've never had deviled eggs before?
Are hard. This is how we make our deviled eggs. Is you hard boil the eggs, you cut them in half, you take the egg yolk out.
Yeah.
And then you mix that with different seasonings that you want to use. Usually I do mustard, mayonnaise, and relish, a sweet relish. And then I put that back into the white section of the deviled egg. Sometimes I put paprika on it. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah. I normally just do the egg yolk with the mayonnaise. And then I have the paprika sprinkled on top.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, deviled eggs are delicious.
Why are they called deviled eggs?
I don't have the devil of an idea.
I have no idea why they call them deviled eggs.
But trust me, deviled eggs are delicious.
No.
No, we just have Scotch eggs.
I'm familiar with Scotch eggs too. A little bit too greasy for me.
Greasy? That's because you have them hot.
Come on, you boil them in oil.
Yeah, but that's because you have them hot. I have mine cold. Yummy.
Oh, you have them cold. Oh no, I've always eaten them hot.
So do you want to know who the hat's for?
Turn it around the other way and it looks... No, of course, you still got the thing on it, so I don't know.
It's for expeditionary journey.
No.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey.
I haven't seen him be bad on YouTube.
Oh, we got karaoke game live. Nice to see you. Cocktail comment. Amazing. Prawn cocktail, yeah. Just trying to catch up with some of the chat. Sorry.
Look at the dog's tail. Do you know it's a proven fact that a lot of people don't know this? A dog's tail, if it's their master, will swing wider to the right. Have you ever watched a dog's tail facing their master? The tail will swing further on the right side if it's their dog.
Never noticed that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, next time, watch a dog with somebody. If their tail is swinging more to the left, that's not their dog. Denver does his tail in a helicopter. It's really weird when he's ready to go outside. It's like this. It's just going in a circle.
Taking off like Muttley.
Yeah.
Why have you
I'm having fun with my dog.
I was telling him about a dog. I was telling him about a
prawn cocktails are nice. I do like prawn cocktails. I'm gonna have to iron out this stream for tomorrow. And we Skipper.
okay.
Who?
Huh?
We're gonna have to iron Taffy coins. Ho ho ho.
Yeah, it's Kyle's on it.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that sounded familiar.
Oh, with all this technical difficulties, yeah. Are you going to do the pay it forward wheel today, or are we?
I'm doing
going
the pay it forward wheel today. I got the chat here, so I'm just trying to catch up with everybody because I don't know if you can see chat, but
Oh yeah, I can see chat.
Well, if it's a left-tailed dog, I don't know.
So if anybody wants to be on the pay it forward wheel for today,
don't want it on.
we've only got what, maybe 2 streams left. Thursday and probably next Monday, I believe.
Hello, quiet listener.
Hi, quiet listener.
Quiet listener.
He was in here earlier.
So who is on the wheel? Taffy Coins, John Jacobs, Coyle, Lady Braven, EAC, Neil, from Neil Comics and Videos, Las Vegas, and Silver Tanifer. So just write something you want to donate on the chat. That'll be, there's 2 automatic spaces. Any more than 3, I will do a wheel turn, and you could go onto the monthly wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can have a chance of playing the grand prizes that people's donated throughout the month, and the last player standing at the end of the month will win it all.
Mrs. C is going through the Christmas plates today, and we're replacing all the regular seasonal plates with the Christmas themed plates, and so it begins.
You're on this one, Taffy. Do you?
No, I don't have any of the 1 gram Geiger bars, Heath. I do have some 1 gram rounds, but none of the little tiny guys.
Oh.
Do you know, Skip, I've got a question to ask you, actually. You paid a lot of money for that ripple earlier. When I watched all those maple leaves you put down for that 1 Galaxy ripple. Wow.
They were converted back into silver.
Okay.
I got to eat the bar and got the silver back. Oh.
I thought that would get my dogs barking.
Yeah. So looks like We got a few minutes yet, anyway. Do you want to do
He is
anything?
such a good alarm dog.
Is there anything else you want to add? I will be doing another battle chat tomorrow, by the way, if people want to come and play and try and iron out the rules and regulations for the game, so people understand how to play. That would be a great help to do that.
Review them on the way it was done because it's been so long.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get it. Obviously, I got to get it in a way that people know how to play it. So there's not going to be any like blue or green pegs. It's just going to be finding the red pegs for the ships, and obviously you can go wherever you want to go. 25 questions is ample enough to actually try and win the prize, or don't try and win sink a red ship. And really, all these little hiccups have really put us off a bit.
Well, you know, it's the first day, so we'll chalk that up to getting the bugs out.
Getting the bugs out of it, and of course, you had a lovely green screen behind you and a lovely picture there of the workhouse. And Skipper put me outside. Now he's kindly let me come indoors.
And there's Patty Ferguson. Oh, so nice to see. Yeah, the North Pole's okay. It's just we're having some technical difficulties up here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to flog my other channel so everybody knows, though. Please pass it on.
Yeah.
Santa Claus North Pole Canada. That's a separate channel from this one. That one there is locked for youth, so that no comments can be made on it. It's made specifically for parents and grandparents and relatives who want children to have a video directly from Santa to their loved ones. So I do have an email address there that's specific to it. It's Santa Claus Great White North at gmail.com. And if they send me the information I need, I don't need last names, just need the first names and a few details so that we can throw some Christmas magic in there for the kids. I'll do a video up for them, and then I'll let the parents or grandparents or whatever know that the video is ready for them to watch. And no one can leave any comments or anything on the video. It's safe for the kids.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's really good. If you watch the last year's one, the way you've done it was absolutely amazing. To be honest.
It'll be the same format, but it'll be a dedicated channel. It won't be on the Numismaniac channel. It'll be on Santa Claus North Pole Canada. But boy, it's been quite a weekend this weekend. Now that I'm set up for West Edmonton Mall to get in there and do my thing again, walking through the mall was a lot of fun. Even today, I was down there today. Something about having Saint Nick walking through a Lego store that really gets the kids going. Because suddenly I have 3 or 4 of the salespersons coming over offering me little trinkets to take.
Oh.
Santa, you want to try this out? Look, promote this. I says,
Are you in costume? We just
I'll let the parents deal with that side. But they've got some toys in there that are just amazing.
I know. I saw your video, and I like the coin story with the Batman and all that. But you should actually do a proper tour of the actual place.
That's that's not a bad idea. I may just do that. Just do a tour of it. The Batman. Now that was West Edmonton Coin and Stamp. That wasn't even the Lego store.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
is that an actual permanent fixture in there? Then is that?
it
That's not.
is. It is. That is. You can see the size of that for a coin store. And for hobbies, whether you're doing Funko Pops or all these little models or die cast toys or different cards, they have everything, absolutely everything in there for a collector, including stamps. Huge, half the wall is stamps, different types, and just amazing.
When you panned around and you saw the other, like I said, the Funko Pops, I thought, wow, this is one different coin store. They've really gone out for the collectors here.
Oh, huge. Well, we always said, didn't we not say that as a collector, you don't typically collect just one thing?
No, that's right.
You
Absolutely.
know, yeah. But the Royal Canadian Mint and West Edmonton Coin and Stamp were very generous this year. I mean, they donated 5 silver maple leafs for me for volunteering this year.
That's
so that
amazing.
was really nice.
Is that the ones you featured in the Ripple?
That's right. That's what I got for working the coin exchange.
That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. I mean, that's a lot of money there. People don't realise how much that actually is, but it's the gift that's more important, I guess. But
I would have been happy with nothing. I would have been happy. You know, the fact that they gave me 1 last year, I was happy. They give me 5. Oh my goodness.
I need a drink. But yeah, it's my drink. But yeah, those 5 maple leaves, they are really nice coins. They are. If you haven't seen the video, go and check out the Ripple video of Santa of the Numismaniac channel. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, coins and candy too.
Yeah. A bit of magic, and there it comes. He swapped off some 5 maple leaves for a Ripple bar, then decided to have it back again.
Patty said something to me. The thing is that I keep my finger on this to give a little tension, and it's just called an E-wrap. You just wrap it around. Just don't do it too tight because you can't hook it over. She was saying, touched by air, and you do that fast. I knit fast, but can't figure these out.
Taffy says, can I put Coin Stash Collectables on the wheel, please, and commit a 1946 pence for them?
If he wants to, yeah, of course.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so he's on the wheel. Coin Stash Collectables.
Coin Stash Collectables. I'll just put in brackets Taffy coins there as well. And that's going to be a 1940.
Oh, it's for Stephen. Oh, I know Stephen well. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Neil was showing us some coins. He had a Merc dime, a 1936 Philadelphia Merc dime, and I'll show you actually what he was actually featuring.
Oh, Rebecca, I did find a place that would get me my Métis toque.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So I'm just waiting for it to show up. So when it does, I can't wait to show it to you.
That is great. I would love to try to make one, but learning how to decrease.
Yeah, they're
isn't
very long.
They are. But it would make like a knitted cap with a scarf that you could put around.
Yeah, well, typically they come with a sash.
Oh. My brother's on the floor on an ice pack because he three ice packs to get his muscle memory gone. But I want to show you something that I got in some change. So I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to go over to my purse and get it.
Okay. And what are you trying to show me there, Mr. Elf?
I'll just show you Neil's 1947 sixpence with George's 6 on there.
Oh, neato.
It's just a year out of the 50% silver range. Absolutely still a stunning coin though for its age. And is shown a 1959 1 shilling English version. Of course, there's a 1959 Scottish version as well, with the single line on. So you'll have a dual date on these 1 shillings.
Patty, knitting since you were 5. I barely learned how to put my socks on at 5, and now that I'm old, I have trouble putting my socks on. Yeah, they tend to send a lot of stuff from Europe to the States. Heck, they even sent the London Bridge to the U.S.
Well, that was technically brought though, wasn't it? The guy bought the wrong bridge.
You see what I got?
Yeah, I see it. Cool.
Is that a Rosenheim or a $9?
19.
No, that's a Merc, or that's a Kennedy.
It's a half dollar, and it's a 1973.
73 with that nickel clad?
Yeah, be nickel clad.
Probably.
Yeah, because it would 65 was the changeover?
69, I think.
60. No, I think it was 65. Because in Canada it was 67.
Yeah, I think 69 it went up to 40%, and then I think 65 and below is 90%, if I remember rightly off the top of my head.
So I'm going to be taking it out of my coin purse and putting it in my coins.
Excellent.
You know, you don't see those very often. Yeah, they gave it to me as change. And I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You get coins like that aren't normally in circulation anymore. It throws people off. I mean, I had 2 women I was working for. They worked for the Royal Canadian Mint. And a guy came in and paid them with Canadian nickel-clad dollars. And they looked at him, and they looked directly at me. These are the girls that work for the Mint. Looked at me going, "Is this legal tender?" I said, "Yeah. Those are dollar coins." But I've never seen them before. But you're with the Mint. What the? You're with the Mint. Don't you know this stuff? Oh no, we only know the new stuff.
Rebecca, mint mark is on there, please.
What?
The mint mark. Has it got a D or an S, or is it just E, or is it blank? It'd be.
Well, if it's blank, it'd be Philly.
It's a D. It's a D.
Denver.
D is
Denver.
Yeah, it's 83 million.
Wow.
Madwood
Barbecue says, "What is a sixpence?"
A sixpence is basically 6 pennies, a sixpence, or a tanner, or a lucky coin. It's an old pre-decimal coin. We don't use them anymore. They stopped using them in circulation. They only use them as for merchants.
Yeah, you did a video on that, didn't you, a while back?
Yeah,
on pre-decimal stuff.
I've done most of the pre-decimal. Little fin bin. Hello, mate.
Man, this coin don't look very good.
He's got his little bow tie on it, buddy. But yeah, his mummy's got loads of clothes. That was a little wardrobe, isn't ya? And yeah, you
take a look at this thing. This thing does not look good at all. I can only read part of the lettering.
Okay, let's see it, Rebecca. Hold it down. What the heck is that?
It's a quarter, and all I can read on this thing is mounds.
It's got a fish on it.
2017.
2017?
2017. That thing looks terrible.
And that's US?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably not worth anything, but
it's a quarter. It says something about, I'm like, you're kidding.
2017 could be one of your state quarters.
I don't think it's a state quarter. I think it's probably some kind of
what are you doing?
Whatever. I can't even read the other lettering. They look like
yeah. It's effigy mounds. It is Iowa.
Oh. Okay.
You see how quick he is? He's an amazing elf.
Yes, he is. 1977 penny. Looking through my change, seeing what there is. 2012. Wow.
I think I got that coin, that effigy mound.
78.
Are you going to behave yourself now? Wait for dinner?
No, I can't wait for dinner. Sorry. Hungry Alf. Hungry Alf.
I just found something.
Ooh.
I just found a 1961 penny.
Ooh.
Oh.
The year I was born. I think
61? You're a kid.
I know I am. But there's sometimes I feel really old.
Young teacher you have in Texas that came. I have to check that out, Wick. I was actually, when I was in Texas, myself, when I went down to the stockyards, and I don't know if you've ever been through the stockyards, the South in Fort Worth.
Not in Texas.
I've never been to Texas.
Not in Texas. It's to me the place looked out. The only thing wrong about it was cars. Put it that way, right? It was like the land of time forgot, and it was, to me, it was an amazing place. You know, I'd never been there. It was my first time, and everybody. And I said to my brother, I goes, "Are these people in costume?" He goes, "No, this is their everyday clothes." I was like, "Hang on a minute, they're still wearing like they're going to do like the OK Corral, you know, they're going to.
They're dressed like cowboys.
Well, yeah, we would call it period costume, you know, sort of thing. But no, that is what they would wear. And I'm like, hang on a minute. The only thing wrong about this place is that you don't tie your car up, you know, to stop them from running off. But yeah, when I was going into the stores, to have a look round. It was like antique stores. And I had to sign a book, a visitor's book, because obviously it's in Texas. It's not like Florida or New York where it's really European, because it's multi-place, the last person that was actually went there from England was back in 1986. So it was a long time. That look back when they had a lot of German, they had a lot of French, they had a lot of other people there. But from an actual English point of view, you actually went to Texas. It was 1986, this store. And he was selling old Colts and stuff like sheriff badges. And he goes, "Oh, it's only stuff I found over the years." And I was like, "Huh?" And he gave me, I'll have to find it. He gave me a belt buckle that he found. And it was like a Brahma Bull kind of belt buckle. He gave me for coming into his store. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing place.
Do you like belt buckles?
Yeah, I like belt buckles. I got a welder's belt buckle. I did have a Lone Star State belt buckle and the Texan flag belt buckle.
So you like belt buckles, eh?
Steve, my friend Steve, his dad used to sell them. Used to design them and sell them many years ago. But obviously, when we was kids. But yeah.
Wow, interesting.
But I mean, this one was thick, really big, thick, chunky thing. Look at the plane took off. It's like, but yeah, it was a bull's head. I'll have to find it. I'll have to dig deep and find it.
One of the favorite things of my brother's is belt buckles, and he's got one that I have in my safe that is a train engine.
Oh, that's
really pretty belt buckle.
Where I live, we're the home of the trains here. Right there, where I live now, where the actual place we live is actually what we call the old railway village. And it's all built by the railwaymen. So you have to have somewhere to live. And across the road, you can still see all the archways where the trains would have gone in and all that. I used to make, they made a lot of famous trains. It was heavily bombed during the war. Well, the First and Second World War.
Question. Do you have to put trainers on to train on trains?
Yeah, I think you do, because otherwise your trainer will go mad at you. And you've got to get a grip, you know what I mean? So it's a happy old soul.
I'm just wondering if Rebecca even got that one. You know what trainers are, right?
Yes.
I think I got some more pictures of what it would look like back in the day, because it shut down in 1986.
So that's back in the day, 86?
Yeah, back in the day, 1986.
One more to go, and then I'll be able to take it off. That's why I keep counting, make sure.
He's studying very carefully. He gets very intense when he does this.
He does.
I do.
I want to go back. I want to go back to the coin coin place and somehow figure out how I can get hold of you and let you look at these coins and say, yeah, you need to get that one. But I don't know enough about them, but it just, I know he had some that were literally struck.
Are you talking about hand struck?
Hand struck, yes.
Okay, those are old coins.
Very. Come on. Oh, wow.
They'll make the trains from start to finish. Of course, back at they'll make the width. When you used to go, you can actually go around the factory and they'll show you how the wheels were made, how the tracks were made, how the steam would work, and but now it's a shopping centre. It's literally a big shopping centre, and obviously went up to the diesels.
Our train tracks.
This is literally 100 yards away from me.
Wow.
Now, were those narrow gauge?
I have no idea about trains myself. I ain't got a clue. But I mean, over the years, obviously, the actual plant was massive. It was so big, and obviously over the years, it was chopped up. And I'll try and find. But there's like a dedicated museum you can go and have. It's only like 2 or 3 miles. You go on a steam train, you go up, you have lunch, and you have something to eat, and you go up and you back down again.
Do I take it you really like trains?
Not really. It's just where I live now. It's just we used to play on it. We used to go, we used to go to the Oasis. We used to just cut across the tracks or whatever, and it was just there. You never really took no notice of it. You know what I mean? There's something like you took for granted.
Well, if you did have a really great interest in trains, one thing that's really great about Alberta is that they have a lot of the old trains here that are still working. Our train museum just north of the city is probably one of the largest in Canada, where you actually have working steam locomotives and whatnot, and you can climb all over them and check them out and whatnot. But if you go down to Stettler, Alberta has a steam locomotive that's working, and you can go on the train and you can enjoy the rather uncomfortable trip on this train. And while you're riding, they even have a canteen car that you can go visit and whatnot. But as you're riding along, you'll notice train robbers on horseback. And they actually chase down the train, stop the train, board it, and as a charity, they rob everybody.
What?
So you donate money towards the charity.
Here you go. That there was this is part of the railway works, and that is central Swindon, where I live. And
wasn't that a horrible mess? Those rail yards were just horrible.
But we used to, as kids, we used to run across that like it was nothing. We probably, because it was there, we probably took it for granted. But I live, if you look at perspective, now today we live around about here. Stupid phone. As I say, it's in the town. I would live around about there.
Impressive.
And then the main town, would be just on the right hand side. So this is the other end of it. So that would be our main town there.
Mm-hmm.
And then where you go and do your shopping. Sorry, that would be our main town there. It's the opposite side of the. So we used to cut across the tracks to go to town. So it was just there. You just went running across the tracks, and they until it obviously it was. You can't. I mean, from a small town with a railway in it, then it changed because it was a hub for London, Bristol, north to Manchester, Birmingham, right down south. So you can get a train from Swindon anywhere. You know, it was a main hub. And, you know, you was only an hour, not even an hour away from London, or you was only a couple of 2-3 hours north. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
And everything was built there. Everything was built, maintained. And we just took it as kids. We just took it as it was just there, you know. We used to run through the railway works as kids. You know, everything was going off. You just run through the factories. You know, there's no health and safety like it is today. You know, so but now it's all. I'll take a video around it. You can see all the old stone wall. Now it's all the little factories inside. What was used to be the works are now hired tiny little factories. You know, they're just little offcuts. They used to be. They still have some of the old bits, gantries and stuff hanging around. Trains are some, you know, dotted around. But I mean, it's not even a drop in the ocean to what it used to be. I mean, it was even bigger when my dad and my mum were younger. You know, you know, it was twice the size. But yeah, it was massive. I mean, I can't compliment how big it actually was, and we just never thought about it running across almost 20 tracks. You know?
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's just go.
Heath Dottie's Adventures Dale says, I have a few train vids on my page if you'd like to see them.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Yeah, I'll have a look. But I say it's just something that was there. I suppose if you don't train enthusiasts, I suppose there used to be a lot of, like, we used to call them anoraks, you know, taking the train numbers. But you know, as kids, we just ran across the track to go swimming or go to town, because it's just either had to take a really long walk to the bridge, cross the bridge, and then walk back. And go, oh, sod that! We just cut through the fence and ran across.
Denver.
I'd hope the best that you made it across all 24 tracks. You know what I mean? But now obviously it's all coal and steam, you know, and then it obviously changed to diesel, then electric, the 125s and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we used to play on it and everything. We just never took it to a point that was dangerous. It was totally different thinking back in the day, wasn't it? You all did it as well. Come on, be honest.
I adventured on tracks once in a while as a child. We did a lot of things that we shouldn't have done as kids, but we did them anyway.
We did them anyway. It makes you wiser to the you know, makes you wiser, like. But yeah, thinking about now is stupid. But it was just there, wasn't it? We could, I mean, back, you know, you heard a train.
I swear they did it to wean out the gene pool. Because we did lots of stuff that we shouldn't have done, including things that we played with, things that we consumed, all kinds of different stuff that
drank from the hose that came from our house.
I still don't even worry about that.
I don't either. I'm still here.
Yeah, me too. We played with mercury. We used to make hot mats for our moms in shop class out of asbestos. Oh yeah, we had lead paint.
Mm.
We had fiberglass insulation in our house. We had lead gas. We
Oh,
used
yeah, the lead gas.
DDT to control the insects.
Yeah, I remember the lead gas before it went to town gas. Obviously, methane. Man, that was a day. I mean, the only thing you had to fall on that break your fall was concrete.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Of course, on bikes we didn't have the protective equipment like the helmets and the reflective items, and even cars. When I grew up, we had no seat belts.
No seatbelt.
Yeah, it was sat in the back. You're piled in the back.
Yeah, so a lot of cases we're in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah, so come on, and you brought all your mates to go with you, for a day out. Everybody was piled in the back.
I was in the back of a station wagon that the seat sat facing the other cars.
Yes, I remember those very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I sat back there and waved at them.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It
They
was
take
fun.
the fun out of if you had a sunroof, you stood up.
Did you ever get in a vehicle and do this to the truckers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that, but they normally pressed the button. They didn't have like the hat handle.
Yeah, they had.
They didn't have that. We just had a beep.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff you'd never see. Things like going to a drive-in theater. I mean, I used to love doing that.
We had a drive-in theater.
We used to drive out in the country and go to the corn cribs and have hot buttered corn on the cob right at the farmer's field.
Wow, that sounds like food.
Made a mess in the car, but boy, we sure enjoyed it. Gee, what else did we do?
I just gave Ronald all my pennies.
The last
we could cross the United States border with a student ID card.
It's just crazy, man.
Our money was interchangeable too, by the way. So we used to get quarters and dimes and stuff and pennies, and there was no difference. Now, oh wow, if you get a whole bunch of American change, go over the States, you make some money.
It's amazing what's taken away for the wrong reasons.
EAC, you're right. The sound was bad, but look at the televisions we had.
Yeah. If in doubt, you had to give it a clout to get it working. Good old wooden box. Bang, bang.
Yeah. Oh, and no cell phones.
No cell phones.
The lights that came on at night, that was time to go home.
Yeah, he was called in. If you was no matter, I mean, we didn't know the difference between, like, obviously the daylight saving time, really. You knew when it was Christmas time it was dark, and summertime it was light. And you were in by dark, regardless of what time it was. That was it. You was in by dark.
Yeah. And kids used to go play, and parents didn't know where the heck they went.
No, everybody was auntie or uncle, right? If my mum wasn't picking us up from school, she'd say, "You're going round to Auntie Phyllis's. Just go there, and she'll do your dinner." Everybody piled around our house. You know what I mean? That was it. Everybody knew everybody anyway. I'm not sure how big. Obviously, they knew where you were. And if you got into trouble, right? They wouldn't say, "I'm going to get my dad." They would say they knew that you were going to be friends again later on. So they just let you get on with it. There was no that. And I'm not sure about where you guys were, but every Monday we had no electricity.
No. What we had was air raid sirens. It's the one thing I remember most growing, especially through the late 50s into the early 60s. They used to scare the heck out of me. We used to still do the duck and cover drills. Those were not cool.
We used to play on them. There was one at Pioneer Circle, and if you're not familiar, when I say there used to be like a brick concrete block with a doorway, and then a tower would stretch up, and we used to climb up the tower and lay on top of the block and just lay there and just catch the sun all day. And if we was playing like when went home for lunch and we didn't want to go back, they knew you was away from school, and we would lay on top of the air raid siren because they knew they couldn't get to us. But as soon as we got down, man, did we get a throttling? Because obviously you had to get down at some point. You got hungry. You had to be home by dark, and that's when you know you get.
I gotta go walk my dogs.
Oh.
They are like looking at me like I gotta go. So I'm gonna say goodbye.
Okay, thanks for stopping by, Rebecca.
Here. Yeah, they're getting ready to bark, and you don't want to hear them bark.
Yeah. Trust me, I know what it's like.
Yes. Talk to you guys later.
You bet.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Do you ever have one of these in your play parks?
Go first.
No, I love this. Do you ever have one of these in your play parks?
You know what? I vaguely remember something similar to that, but the ones we had was a single bench, and you straddled the bench and you held onto it. It rocked back and forth.
Right. Okay. Well, that one, yeah. If there would be about 7 kids. Notice there's only handlebars at the front. There's nothing at the back, and there's no seats. About 7 kids sit on that.
Wow. Yeah, the one that I remember was what looked like a merry-go-round, and all it had was handholds.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Chains hanging out. You grabbed the hold of them and you ran as fast as you could and hold on to it.
Yeah.
And of course, what happens if you lose your grip, right?
You fly off.
Gone.
Well, that there. So you're sat there, okay? Now, if you're at the front, you got something to hold on to. Now, the others don't. Now, you're all sat there, the one at the back. Now, how it works, there'll be 2 big kids on side to side, okay? And they will rock it like this. And then it would do this. Yeah? And it would go really fast. And they'll jump off, and you're just left there, stranded. On that rocking.
That's similar to the ones we had.
The nosebleeds by smashing the other kid in the head.
Yeah. Nosebleeds, cuts, scrapes, broken arms, legs, you name it.
What about the climbing frames like this?
Oh, some great climbing frames. Oh, absolutely.
There you go. Parks.
Wicked.
Absolutely fantastic. The climbing frames, the witch's hat, the ropes. They used to have these tall ropes, and they used to be like a pyramid kind of shape, and you just climb up them like anything. And you know, you got a big gap if your arms weren't long enough, or your legs like that. It was a pain in the ass to get back down again. But yeah, they had imagination. It's like just don't fall off as the imagination.
Yeah. Quick question: how are we doing? How many do we have for the pay it forward tonight?
We have 1, and that's Cole's friend.
Then we get 1 going on to the wheel.
Yep. And do you want to do a couple of questions or just finish off? Or
I think tonight we're going to finish off so that I can get work on some of the technical difficulties and help Mrs. C with the Christmas stuff here, because we're just setting up the workshop and doing the house. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and hopefully everything will be working better.
Big Country. Sorry, Big Country. We ain't got to chat very well, so we're doing it off our phones. So I'm just doing everything because we've had a bit of I wouldn't a freeze, not a meltdown.
Yeah, it was a bad one today, but that's okay. We'll get through it.
It makes it interesting. It makes it fun.
I think you're looking really good.
I think you're looking sharp as well, there, Santa.
I feel like calling you Friar Elf.
I look like a green tomato.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mrs. C hasn't seen your outfit yet. Here she comes.
Hey!
Good for you,
Oh,
Dale.
check, bend up. Let her see your hat. You got to show the hat. Look at the hat.
Oh,
I look like a Christmas
that's
present.
fantastic.
No, I'm Peter Pan's cousin.
All right. So I guess we'll call her quits for tonight, and we will catch you same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow on Coin World UK's wonderful channel.
Thank you for joining us today, and it's been a lot of fun being with you guys.
And it's only going to get better, my friend.
Oh,
Only going to get better.
You stayed on for a minute, are you, Skipper?
Love it. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.